Hi everyone, it's Jana here, the Program Coordinator for CEI 2021, and I just wanted to talk you through some elements of the program and the form that we need you to fill out to indicate your availability during the conference. So you can see on my screen here that there are three different blocks. So we have the morning block, the central block, and the afternoon block. The central block takes place between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock Irish time. And it's important that everybody attends that block. You have to attend the central block to receive your certificate. So you'll see that a lot of the key elements of the program, for example, the opening ceremony, the cultural performance, future leaders, all take place during that central session. So all students have to attend that block to receive their participation certificate. Then, depending on your time zone, you can optionally attend the morning block or the afternoon block, or perhaps both, depending on your availability. And in many of those sessions, we have duplicates of workshops, projects, and other sessions to make sure that everybody gets a chance to participate. So you can see that there are two very important things on this program, one being the projects. So all of the projects will take place on Wednesday. That's the main project sessions. That's giving your presentation, presenting your video to other participants and talking about your videos that you submit, your video presentations. So we have three blocks. We have projects 1, projects 2, and projects 3. And we're asking you to indicate your availability depending on your own time zone. This could be the middle of the night, it could be the middle of the day, and we just need you to tick a box to tell us if you're available during those time slots to present your project or not. That way we'll get an idea of who is available and we'll be able to make project groups. Aside from the main project sessions, there's also the virtual poster exhibition. So there's 2 virtual poster exhibition slots. Those are on Monday and Tuesday. So along with your video presentation, you also need to submit a poster. Everybody needs to submit a poster. Details about that can be found on our website. And you have the option to present this poster at a virtual poster exhibition, which takes place on a platform called wonder.me. When the program is published, you'll get a chance to see the wonder.me platform. You'll be able to learn about it and view it yourselves. We also ask that one person from each project group that are presenting a poster join us on the 4th of July for a technical test. So we also need you to indicate if you're available and you want to present your poster during the virtual poster exhibitions. So there's 2 slots, one on Monday and one on Tuesday. Following that, we also have workshops. So you can see on Tuesday, workshops 1 and workshops 2. We ask you to indicate if you're available during those sessions. Students and teachers, they have different workshops depending on whether you're a student or a teacher. So make sure you indicate if the teachers will be there and the students will be there. And just to clarify, if you do workshops 1 and workshops 2, you'll be placed in 2 different workshops. So you won't repeat the same workshop, but you'll get a chance to do 2 workshops if you attend both slots. The same thing goes for the cultural workshops on Thursday. Exactly the same thing. There will be separate workshops for teachers and students. So please indicate if your teachers are going to be there and if your students are going to be there. And from there, we'll divide you into the various groups. So there'll be, again, if you attend both sessions, you get to do 2 different workshops. So we just need you to indicate your time availability for those sessions of the program. So hopefully you can do that following this form. So now you can see that there is a form here for you to fill out your time availability for CEI 2021. There is an explanation here at the beginning, and we ask you to read this carefully before you fill it out. Make sure that only the delegation leader fills this form out. The delegation leader needs to find out this information from all of their delegates and then fill it out on behalf of the whole group. There's a repetition about what I mentioned earlier about the poster exhibition. One thing that I perhaps didn't mention earlier is if you're doing a 48-hour project, you just need to attend one of the 3 project sessions. You just pick one and you use the other 2 slots to undertake your 48-hour project. So all the information you need to fill out the form is in this video or at the top of this form. So if we scroll down, you'll see there's a version of the timetable here so that you can check the times again. Then we ask you to fill out your delegation name, the country that your delegation is from. So your delegation name might be St. Angela's School and your country then would be Ireland, for example. Your delegation leader name. So for example, Jana Cox could be your delegation leader's name. And then we ask you to put in your email address again, just so that we have a copy of everything again. Then we ask you to submit your project title. So already, if you can let us know what the name of your project is going to be, don't worry if it changes, but just please let us know roughly your name at the moment. And if you're doing a 48-hour project, just write 48. You don't need to come up with a title in advance if you're doing a 48-hour project. Then we ask you to fill in which sub-theme of the conference your project fits into. So that could be the urban communities, the rural communities or countryside communities, or water communities, so the coasts and rivers. If you're doing a 48-hour project, just indicate that you're doing a 48-hour project. We then would like you to answer if you are doing a full project or a 48-hour project. Then if you are going to present a poster during the virtual poster session, if you're doing a 48-hour project, that's obviously not applicable. So then we ask you, are you available during the first poster exhibition slot? And if it's your preferred time slot, please feel free to tell us that it's your preferred time slot and we'll try to accommodate you as much as we can. Then there's also a second poster exhibition slot. So again, if you're available, please let us know. Similarly, for project session 1, project session 2, and project session 3, we ask you to indicate if you will be available, and you can also again indicate your preferred time slot. Then we have questions about workshops. So first we ask you, are your teachers and observers going to be present during the workshop sessions? And then will the students be present? It's important to make that distinction because there's different workshops for both groups. So that's for the workshops 1. The same question applies for workshops 2. And then the same question applies for cultural workshops 1 and cultural workshops 2. So just all you have to do is tick a box and tell us yes, no, we're available during that time slot, or no, we're not. If there's any exceptions or you want to make any comments, please let us know. If they don't fit in the text box, you can always send us an email at caretakera@gmail.com. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, just let us know.